love the boudoir here. So nice.
The Red Lips room. It's
Yes.
where Lotus is being recorded, has been recorded.
Tell me about the album. First of all, the name.
Yeah.
Is Lotus your favorite flower?
Lotus has always represented to me the flower, this substance that never breaks. It is the unbreakable flower to me that throughout any harsh weather conditions or what it goes through, it survives and yet thrives with time. And to me, that was sort of symbolic. You know, I've been through a lot from childhood on in my life, personally, artistically, always being a risk taker. You know, you're going to confront hurdles and hardships and opinions, and I've come to a place in my life where I'm just embracing everything that I'm about. It's a place of freedom and celebration for me as a woman, and I wanted to share that with the world. So Lotus is representative of that, and you'll hear that as soon as the title sort of first track comes on. It's
that.
The Lotus intro.
And the single "Your Body."
Yeah.
Very sexy.
You know,
yeah, well,
the
you
dirty
know.
girl.
And I saw the artwork, and I was like, "Woo! Look at girlfriend there, looking hot and sexy." Is it more of like every time I see you? It seems that you've always been very free with your body in terms of embracing your body and the curves and everything. So, is that what you wanted to get across in that photo shoot?
You know, it was sort of a play off of, you know, what's happening with conceptually the vision I had for this particular record was not making it anything about fashion. I was sort of, you know, I just wanted it to be genuine and sincere as far as letting the music speak for itself. So I really wanted to embrace sort of highlighting the female and the curves using lighting and beautiful sort of fabric colors and things like that. And that's what you're seeing with the pink swirling fabric sort of around me for the single cover of Your Body. And sort of embracing. Yeah, I love it when women embrace their bodies, no matter what shape or size they are, because I just, you know, it's something that is, I think it's so important as a woman in the pressures that we have to look a certain way. And I've made it very clear that I love having curves, and I appreciate women who do have the booty and whatnot.
Like that booty going on there.
I do. I've always loved that because I didn't always have it. So now I'm like, yes, finally
the baby
have
gave you
it.
a booty.
But you know, and it's nice to embrace all of that. And I've come to a place also, you know, emotionally. It's just a place where I've been through many things. Being a coach on The Voice has helped me also sort of bring to life sort of the side of me that inspired me originally to be a singer. So,
and
you know, I have a very
collaborate with CeeLo too, right?
Yeah. We have a song called "Make the World Move" that is so much fun, and he sounds so perfect on the song.
Really?
Yeah, I heard the song. I was like, it called for sort of a male vocal. I was like, I've got to put CeeLo's that signature CeeLo sound has got to be on there, and it's a perfect marriage. I'm also on his Christmas album, so we sort of, you know, did a little switcheroo.
You broke my heart when you said you weren't coming back to The Voice next season. You broke my heart.
I know, but, you know, I think that the great thing about The Voice in particular, and Mark Burnett, and, you know, he was like, you know, the four of you are what made it happen. You all jumped in, held hands, and jumped off together, and it became a huge success. These chairs are never going to be anything that's a replacement sort of situation. If you need to take a break and you need to take a second and you need to have the time, you know, he knows and understands as artists, and that's what I always appreciated about him. He wasn't just trying to get names for names or you know, business or label people. He wanted artists who have been there, done that, are relevant, continue to write songs, be in the studio, make records, tour, and I appreciate that about him, that he's given me the freedom as an artist to go fulfill my creative soul so that I can go back and potentially have more experience. So
you're coming
and
back.
Knowledge.
You're coming back to The Voice.
You know, nothing. I would like to think so, because you know, I need to know that I've had a second to take time for myself. It's very much needed. I don't know what I expected with the show going in. I just knew I believed in it, and I was expecting to have more time to work on my own creativity and my own projects, and the show took off and it
Right.
quite didn't happen.
Yeah, it did.
So, you know, now I was like, okay, hold on a second.
Right.
Before we keep getting into, now they're doubling seasons. I'm like, okay, hold on.
Hold on,
Just
right.
give me a second to
Yeah.
be myself, and then I'll come back and I can be a better coach.
This is the New York Times says, you changed reality judging forever. The first huge star, still in the prime of her career, to sign on. Now, do you think other artists like, Mariah, Shakira, Usher, Britney would have signed on for, reality competitions if you had not shown how it's done and how successful you can be at it?
Well, it is very flattering, and I did see that article, and it was nice to get the acknowledgement for that, because I just knew that the four of us, me and CeeLo and Adam and Blake, we totally jumped into this blindly, not knowing what was going to happen. We went in also having reservations, telling Mark Burnett, look, we only want to be a part of this if we're not going to knock people down. Like, we're in a business where we know what it feels like to be on the other side, to be on that stage, what it takes to get up there and have the guts to do it. And we want to encourage and support talent. And I think we all came out there and we just had fun doing that. We trusted Mark that he wouldn't make this, a crazy, show just for, ratings to be dramatic or this and that. We were genuinely there supporting these people. And I think people really gravitated towards the sincerity of that.
Right.
And I appreciated that in turn, that it all happened that way. There was no mean-spiritedness or animosity. We banter like brother and sister, but it was only like because we're on the same playing turf. We weren't gonna like throw daggers at people that don't deserve to be thrown daggers to.
But you really upped the ante. I mean, now these shows
Well,
got to get
cool.
A list.
Well, I think we
you,
made it cool. All four of us did.
Yes.
All of our dynamic together really worked. The chemistry really worked, and they're forever my family. That's why coming back would be great to reunite with my boys. But season 3 is not done. I'm very excited about my team. I have a very pop, actually, dominated, oriented team. So it's very, very cool for me to be able to get my fingers in a team like that.
Tell me one who may just win. Tell me one who just may win.
Oh gosh, it's way too early to know that. It's way too early to know that. But I've got we have a few people coming back. I don't know what episodes have aired yet, so I'm sorry I can't.
Okay.
Because I don't watch the show, but I do it. I'm in it. I live it, and then I'm like, okay, let's set
You don't
it free
come
out
home
into the
back
world.
in, watch the reruns or anything?
No. I need time to sleep and get my beauty rest and all that. Like, I let other people enjoy that.
Right, great.